What's up, guys? Welcome back to Neon Trash. Tommy the Hammer here, hanging out with Johnny Rocket and BC. Tonight, on this holiday night, we are going to be watching BC's pick. What have you got in store for us tonight, BC?
It is a movie called Merry Christmas, Mr. Lawrence, so it is definitely topical for the month of December. And it has some pretty big stars in it, one being David Bowie. It's directed by Nagisa Oshima, who we've talked about on the channel before, within the realm of the senses. And it's just a very interesting look at World War II. It's a drama. There's some homoerotic elements in it, and one of the actors in the film also did the score. His name is Ryuichi Sakamoto. He's done a lot of big scores, and the score in this film is one of my favorites of all time.
I'm gonna dig up a trailer. Peep that shit, motherfuckers!
Shit.
And when we get back, you're gonna know our opinion on Christmas. What is it?
Mr. Lawrence.
That's the one.
Say that this is a powerful film doesn't know justice. It's just the understatement of the century. Like, this is such an incredible piece of cinema. Like, the story it tells and the things you see and come to understand, it's just like, words honestly fail me. What else? Firing on all cylinders. I could throw that one in there. What else could I say?
Buzzwords.
Yeah. What other rocket catchphrases can I throw in there? Like,
Is it in your wheelhouse?
That's a fair question because we know how that goes. But I want to see, because of course I'm like, a World War II flick, P.O.W. I've seen P.O.W. movies before. I've seen Bridge on the River Kwai. Like, I've seen, that era's time, P.O.W. type movies. But like, this is like so much more than that. I really don't know what to say here. Like, it's like so artistically well done. Like, this is such a piece of art. Like, what a piece of cinema.
Before we started the movie, I was telling BC here that, this came out, like 1980, right? Early 80s. So, like, in my opinion, 1983. I feel like films like this from that era were kind of new wave in their taking chances and being experimental, and
getting into feelings like that.
Yeah, and here we have a Japanese director who's working with British actors, and he's trying, different things and bringing something new to the table, artistically speaking. In terms of like World War II movies, this is as different as it gets, and then Christmas movies on top of it, the lighting, the music, the self-reflection of the character. This movie, it knocks it out of the park. I really don't know what else to say either.
Right? It's tough.
Hand this bastard to me.
Hey, man.
And this is the fucker that brought it.
I tell you what, let's get the explanation.
Merry Christmas, Mr. Lawrence. It is like a hard one to say because there's so much you want to say. It's a movie that says so much. I got this because I'm a big fan of the director, Nagisa Oshima, one of the best Japanese directors ever, period. And what I love so much about this film is it looks at like the atrocities that Japan helped commit, but it also, like, every soldier there had probably done bad things and they're caught up in this system they don't want to be caught up in. And he found a way to kind of humanize everybody. Even with the bad stuff we saw, we're like, there's something about these characters where we still are interested in them or care about them. And they even reveal throughout that they do have a sense of humanity and respect, because at the end of the day, these people, no matter what their titles are kind of just like pawns caught up in this game.
Right.
And the characters throughout the film kind of reveal, like, we're all losers even when we win in this. And so it's sad, but it's, I don't know, for me it's like touching that someone will look at something like war so sincerely and unapologetically and not hide anything either. This is about camaraderie, about death, about respect, disrespect. It's about so much. Yeah, just fantastic. It's one of my favorite movies in general. it somehow has turned into a Christmas tradition for me, despite the heavy subject matter. It just works. It just works for me.
What can I do but give it the old-fashioned mark for El Cristo? Yes, 10 stars.
Aye! And for me, I was thinking about my star count throughout the movie, and I mean, early on, it was a 10. By the very end, it was a 10. But like, I feel like I'm not good enough yet to fully appreciate that 10.
I actually, that's kind of funny you say that, because I was thinking what my star count would be earlier, and it's like I'm like not good enough of like a movie understander, watch an appreciator to give this anything less than 10. Like, what am I gonna knock this movie for? Like, fucking for real? Like, who the fuck am I? Like, and that's gotta be a first for any kind of film, honestly.
Yeah, so I didn't reveal my star count the first time I ever saw this, but I will now say that it was a 10 then, and upon revisiting, it is very much still a 10. And it is worth revisiting. Like these guys say they want to. There's so much to take away from this. It's sad, but it's touching. It's just a very human film.
There you guys have it. That is Merry Christmas, Mr. Lawrence. Neon Trash's opinion on the movie. I hope it's been informative, guys. Until the next time, tune in to Neon Trash. Good night, folks.